recording on. Obviously mulligan, land, tap land. Happy to keep this on a 6. Happy to keep this on a 7. Okay, ditch the second man land. So, first thoughts on this hand, like Kellan suspending Geralf definitely adds a lot of potential value that we can make. So like immediately, and wow, it's a great draw. And we have a mid-range deck. Immediately, like just having that tells me that we likely can play a game of attrition and a resource game. So we don't need to be rushing the game. So what do we want to do here? I mean, we definitely go Kellan and suspend Geralf. We're going to let him draw one card. But it's too good of an opportunity to pass up. We could attack first. Baits me out, but I don't think that's going to be right, so let's just get this going. So you want to suspend the card you absolutely want to play next turn. And I think we absolutely want to play Geralf, so there's no sense in suspending anything else. This is the perfect hand if we can find another land, right? So this is where Jace really fits well. If we can find a fourth land, being able to Jace and get lost while playing Geralf next turn would create a huge board. And it's something I would even almost consider swinging into and just to get a free cycle. Oh, tap land, kicking the nuts. Okay, so we have to play Geralf. I'm thinking just slamming Malcolm makes it a 4/4. And then we also get a 3/3 zombie. And then holding up Get Lost and Jace for next turn. Alternatively, we could get rid of this, but I don't think that's worth it. I think let's get our board presence going. And we're definitely representing like a lot of potential damage here. The card we're really concerned about is Shieldred because we draw a lot of cards. Like obviously we don't have much of a like a Rona or Jace looting plan going on right now, but that's the real problem we're facing. So we're gonna block here. If we can stabilize, we're really far ahead in this game, even with him drawing 2 cards, I think. Like, we just don't want to see a Shieldred here. It's not that bad. Okay, so we definitely Jace first and loot. Because we know we want to get lost, but let's sequence properly. Okay. I think we have to kill the Archfiend. I don't know how I feel about discarding this off Inti right now. Because it gives him a bat. I think we have to, though. Or offer the trade here. Do we offer the trade here? Yeah, I think we do. Interesting, okay. We're just doing this now, so we're getting our zombie. Like, before he goes to his turn. And I don't know if we play land for turn. I think we're more okay with him drawing a card rather than getting a bat. So let's just play the land, because I don't want him to attack and get the land Or sorry, get to make it back. We're definitely threatening lethal next turn. Not finding that untapped land turn 4 was really a pivotal point, but we're still in a good position. Just gonna close the door. Just gonna close the door for now, babe. Come hop over when you're done, okay? I'm just closing the door. Come over when you're done. Us or Jace? Acolytes and Shieldred and like Archfiend, well not so much Archfiend, but Acolytes and Shieldred is why we have the Assimilator artifact in our sideboard. You know, removing one of those and then also being able to turn one of our creatures into an Acolytes or a Shieldred is a huge game swing. Nice. Alright, it's just taking a Jace. We really don't care too much about, like, obviously Jace is amazing in this matchup and right now, but I don't necessarily love that we're feeding him bats. Although we do need card advantage, because every time we loot off Jace, we get a free spell off Inti, or like a land or a spell to play. Okay. You could have a cut down. So we have 8, 10, 15 damage currently. So just not a draw. I think we can just swing in, discard this, and see what we find. Yeah. He doesn't have a man land back, right? No. And I don't know how much I want this on Inti, because if we go on Inti, like he obviously won't block, but we can just Plaza to save it if he tries to double block. So I think I want it to go here so he doesn't have a good block here. Ooh, loot's really good. Now I wish we would put it on Inti. We really do want to play this. Oh, okay. Cut down this guy. It was a close game. So, we're probably dead here. Attack may not have been good. No, I feel like we have to attack, so we need to play to our outs. And not attacking last turn really did not feel like a winning game plan, because we just died at Acolytes swinging in 2 turns. Let's just hope he whiffs here. Yeah. Good game. Okay. Game 2. So Assimilation of this guy is really good in this matchup. Pick Your Poison is not for here, obviously. I only like it against Esper and Dimir. And I don't think we need anything else. Like maybe Kellan the Kid. Actually, sorry, I do like Kellan the Kid because I like the lifelink in these matchups, and the flyers are really important, like you saw. Okay, cards we want to trim. I'm not huge on Anim in this matchup because they have so much single target the removal, like the moment he hits it just dies typically. So I don't mind trimming one here. I do really like Jason this matchup as well. I'm going to cut a Helping Hand because I think that's an easy trim, and maybe one Jace. Two drop and a 3-drop with removal. We keep that every time. I don't mind, like we talked about, like I really don't mind having double Inti or double of any of the 2-drops like Rona or Inti. Because like they always eat removal, and if they don't, that's an amazing draw. If they don't eat removal, they can loot themselves away. So having multiples of them isn't a bad thing. So no bat one time? That's no bat. So this is obviously not what we want to see, but we need to develop a threat, a game plan. I think I'm perfectly content trading here. Do we attack and offer the trade? I think we'd have to trade on blocks. Actually, I think we want to keep it in hindsight, because Inti's going to get a lot more value than he is. I think our proactive game plan is going to be better than theirs here. Let's attack. If he wants to block, that's fine with us. Yeah, that's okay. I really don't mind that trade, because I think that we're going to be able to generate a lot of value here. Always exile the card that you want to play the most, and obviously the higher card. I don't mind that trade, because we're going to be able to kill like his 3 or 4 drop, and then just start generating some really aggressive value, which is going to force him off his immediate game plan. Nice, and he's missing a land drop, so this game feels like it's basically over right now. So the card we want to play first, we obviously want to keep loot. Loot is the priority here. So I'm going to play Rona first, because I want the counters on Rona. Like if he's going to kill loot, I obviously want more counters on Rona. So playing loot second gives us 2 counters here instead of here. No problem. He has a cut down. No cut down there. Alright. Malcolm in a Helping Hand. Alright, let's start with the loot. Annie joins up is great. I think we can just ditch this. We can go Malcolm to look for one more loot to try and be able to cast a Helping Hand. Alternative, we can go Helping Hand and Get Lost. But I think we want to hold the Get Lost here. So let's just go Malcolm. I want more loots and I want to make these stronger. That's okay. I'm just going to keep these because like these are removal spells. Like we're really far ahead. We just need to kill creatures, so. And we don't want that trade. So we have Artifact, Creature, Enchantment now, so loot's going to be getting us 3 cards off the top. And we're well out of Gix's command ranged. Shit. You need an untap there. Nice, that's an untapped land. So we're going to make sure we're using our exile. Let's just loot first, because we're going to go Buseju, Annie, kill this. Malcolm's nice. I'm going to just hold on to both Annies. Oh, fuck. Let's see. Bit of a misplay there. No, I just want more loots. I think we're really ahead in board presence right now, and we have like immense card advantage going. So I think just keeping Luna, Rona here and just getting extra loot is definitely a priority. Like we just need to not let them back in the game by like resolving and sticking a shield root basically. In hindsight, I mean we do have 2 answers already. So put 2 counters on something. We get to choose, right? Yeah. I don't think we need Grolf here. Alright, so we can go land Geralf plus get lost. And that's going to make a fuck ton of stuff and probably just lock the game out. So let's just do that. Make this quick. Actually, we can hold get lost and just go Malcolm. Yeah, that's better. On blue. Just skip. Yeah. So that would have made a 2/2 and a 4/4 zombie and given the whole team another +1. So that was perfect. The reason I don't like the third helping hand against Golgari is they sometimes are playing the 3 drops that remove our graveyard. So I think it's fine to cut down to. And also we really just need to like remove their key threats. Against the mid-range decks, as long as we can kill their key threats like Shieldred, Preacher, Gix, the rest of our deck does, it's just more effective than theirs, so we're ahead. So I like to just keep really all of the viable removal, and then keep other just value creatures. So I don't think we necessarily need Helping Hand for that. Yeah, and I think we can keep this the same. And I don't like Anim in this matchup because it really doesn't, you don't attack well into their ground. I'm actually thinking about cutting last Anim. Yeah, let's take this extra Helping Hand back. I didn't see anything that was too concerning in this matchup, so. And I think Helping Hand's also better on the draw. Okay, yeah, this hand doesn't work. If this had a blue mana, I would keep this. I think this hand is great with a blue mana, but there's a really high risk here. Yeah, we mulligan. With blue, that hand's a definitely keep. Sure. Yeah. I paused to think about keeping double Anjoins up because we really just need a removal, but I think that might be a little greedy. Get Lost does a great draw here. Being able to just shoot the Preacher or Gix, like whatever their 3-drop is that generates value here is really important. It does leave us open to, Shieldred coming down on 4 and us just like, scooping up our cards, but this needs to die regardless. This cannot stand. Perfect. Alright, so let's get... Notably, Jace is... Oh, no, sorry, no, it's not this turn. Jace is going to die. It does suck we have to suspend Jace here, but... like, if we had a 3-drop in this hand, like if this wasn't a Multisix and we had a 7th card here, that'd be outstanding, but... Because, next turn we'd be able to go Jace, kill something, get lost, play our suspended creature for free. Please slam a Shielder, we can just have the Anti-Joins up. Alright, well, we can't hit that with Anti-Joins up, but we can get lost it. And Rona blocks Dread Knight. So yeah, let's do it. if we're playing both these this turn, we're looting. So let's just go ahead and loot first.
I'll find what I need.
Oh, I guess the plaza taps for white anyways. Alright, so at this point, this is where we don't want to be playing any more lands. We've hit 4 lands, we can cast any joins up. Any lands we draw, we just loot away with Jace until we start generating some card advantage. So I do like Jace here, like in the sense of it's going to help us thin our deck, or like find important cards that we otherwise wouldn't have had. Otherwise, it's going to save us 4 life when we get attacked by the Dreadnought. Hey, he's doing nothing this turn. Interesting. I think we have to kill this and just hope we draw something relevant. This feels bad, but we can't leave it alive. Okay. Sure. Fuck. Alright, I think we're dead. Yeah, good game. That's okay. So the draw lined up really well against us, and we just didn't find... We needed one more threat. The double get lost. Yeah. So quick just look at the sideboard. So this is where, like in these matchups, why I think it's so important to have a critical mass of cards that generate extra value. For example, like Geralf and Malkite, or however you pronounce this guy, like in Loot, cards that if they just live at all, or even if they don't, they are still going to find a way to generate extra value regardless, because all we needed was one extra threat there. Like if we had one body left on the board, that would have been a very different game. And where I think a lot of our tinkering with the deck is going to be important of finding out the right numbers of these. So I really do like Malkite in this deck though, especially with Alien. Let's go up one more on this. I don't know if it's -1 helping him. I think it could be. Let's shut up. That card's just so good in this show. I think it might need to be a 3-of. It's the only thing in our deck that just reliably, makes 2 bodies, right? It costs 3 mana, it hits play, it makes 2 bodies. Nothing else in our deck like just consistently reliably does that. I'm gonna keep this hand every day. Oh wait, doesn't have blue. Wait, oh shit. No, if this hand had a blue, I would keep this. Okay, come on. 5-lander to a 1-lander. Turn 1. Wait, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. That's all of our colors? Yeah, that works better. Do I even have I'm not able to fire that guy up. No. God, I hate get lost in these map tokens. I wonder if we should try the bovine or something else. Like these things are the bane of my existence. This is where I think Jace is good here in situations like this. I don't know. We could go Kellan joins up plus. And just have nothing left in hand for him to bat. And then he has to token on Shieldred. Alternatively, we could just get lost and suspend something. That's probably the better play.
I'm always.
I think I'm going to suspend the card that I care more about in this hand, and I think that's Kellan. Just in case he bats. Which in hindsight might have been wrong. My thought process was suspend the card that we care more about. Alright, let's go ahead and loot. Because when Kellan comes out, we can suspend anyways. I just hit plot. Jesus Christ, that was not loot. Oh my god, what a misclick. At least we're playing around to make disappear. He might choose to attack Jace and not draw a card, which would be cool. So, in hindsight, I think we should have suspended Kellan, because also had we done that too, we could have auto-aura bounced the Gix here, which would have been really nice.
I can't falter here.
That's so awkward. Alright. If that's another land, we're in actually a reasonable position. I think we just bounce this right now. Or we wait till his turn. Let's attack. Okay, it's not a removal spell, it's not a creature. It could be a second make disappear in his hand. It could be a land. We're gonna do this in his upkeep in case he has a Tashanas. Let's do it now so he can't Tashanas, because he's tapped out. Ooh, you know what? Maybe we should have waited till combat. Okay, what I should have done is known if they played Tashanas main board. Because I don't think they do, and we should have waited to combat so we couldn't have drawn a card here. Yeah, so that wasn't this one. Fiends. Yes. Okay, let's go to the next one. Alright. So, this matchup, we definitely want the Aegis again. I do like Pick Your Poison, because even though it doesn't have that many targets, we can always loot it if it's bad. Trimananum. I like Malcolm in this matchup, being able to block their flyers. Actually, maybe we don't need pick your poison. No, I think we do. So the thing is, it can get eaten by a siren. We could turn the helping hands. This I'm not sure about. We'll see how good the pick your poison is. I like against Esper, it's obviously insane because they have Rafine. They also have Fairy Mastermind. It's just if sirens get in the way. Like if you ever have to pick your poison a siren, you just feel like shit. Yeah, Slam Keep. Oh, I thought this was a Kellan joins up. But I don't think you're ever allowed to mulligan these. Do we want to go Rona? Yeah, I don't think there's a world where we don't. Goodbye, Rona. So I thought on not playing Rona. I don't know. I think that's right, though. Just so we get a curve into a 3-drop next turn. Oh, well, we can anyways. Alright, we have a creature under here, which is great for us. Ooh, or should we Annie joins up it? So if he plays Shieldred next turn, I think we'd rather have Shieldred under this. Yeah, let's get Andy joins up, actually. It's harder to slot in. And if we don't, for any reason, want to play this next turn, having Andy joins up will get us some value. Alright, missing a land drop. Love the J-Straw here. Love this so much. Can't make disappear it, and all of a sudden now it's going to let us fix mana. Yikes. Maybe I'll do some other fairy back there. Let's not find out. Let's just get Kellan joins up suspended. And we're just going to avoid playing into Make Disappear here. Sequencing was wrong. I should have attacked first. And I think we're just going to hold on to this to be able to loot away. We need to draw a creature. Do we want to suspend this here? I think so. I think we need to be able to protect it next turn. Do I want to play the tap land here? I think so. I think at this point we do. Because we're, like, next turn we're going to just loot. Like, Inti, try and protect it with Plaza. Try and loot. And then just start getting some value off Inti. Nice, he's not drawing cards. That's huge for us.
You won't ruin my plans.
Yes. I think we want to leave up the white mana. That is a fucking kick in the nuts. Okay, well, that's that game. Alrighty, those did not go as we like, but that's okay. Just as often our draw lines up perfectly and they do nothing. Alright, let's fire up another.